What's up, everybody? That was pretty loud. My apologies. What's going on, everybody? I am doing another fantastic tour with this lovely lady right here, Kayden. Kayden, everybody. You guys got to check this tour out because we are in a professional company's van that Kayden has purchased. However, you're doing another build that's yours, like your own personal build.
Yes.
And her own company.
Yes.
Amazing. So we're gonna get all those kind of details. I'm gonna ask her questions in regards to what is she going to be doing different in her van compared to a professional van building company van. So this tour is going to be kind of a double whammy to give you a tour as well as a cool person, as well as what would you do differently in a van.
That's good. All right.
Here we go. Hi, Caden.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Also, I want to give a shout out to Caden for thank you for coming to visit me.
Oh, you're welcome.
Caden and I are friends, so she knows where I live. And you've been kind of actually stealing power from me, which is great. Yes. And you're about to take some water.
Yes!
Caden, why are you, not only to see me, but why are you here?
I'm here to ski.
You are here to ski. You are a ski bum.
Yeah, I am a ski bum. Snowboard bum.
So are you full-time, part-time? What's your dealio?
I would say right now I'm full-time.
Okay.
But sometimes I just transition on and off, just depending on the work.
How long have you been on the road?
This trip, so far a month.
What was your plan for this trip? Like, why did you just all of a sudden hit the road?
I decided to hit the road because I did not want to miss the snow season.
So what are we in right now? What van?
So this is the 2019 Storyteller Overland, and it's on the 144 wheelbase.
Awesome. I'm actually going to close this door right now because we do have some cars driving by and we can give a cooler tour that way. So you are in a 2019, you said?
It's a 2019, so this is one of their first ones. So they've upgraded some things since.
Now you actually placed an order to do another one with them, and I just called you out, I don't care. But you pulled your order from them for a bunch of different reasons, not a big deal, and you are actually building out your own now.
Yeah, you know, unfortunately they could not make my delivery date, and that's okay. I bought an empty one, building it out, started my own company. We happened to come across this one.
Would you like to say the company name?
It's Rogue Overland Vans is our van company.
Very excited to see what happens with that. And guys, she is not new to this game because what do you do technically for a living?
Flip houses.
So you are very familiar with being the general contractor. You know how to subcontract certain things, find vendors or find, what's the word I'm looking for? Different companies to work with.
Yeah, I mean, I have flipped houses from doing the tile, the shower pans, some of the electrical work, but I mean, mostly now I like to just
point and delegate. Which is fine. How long have you been flipping houses for?
Since I was 17.
All right, so I won't say your age. I thought you were going to give me a year amount. So we're going to say 10 plus years?
Yeah, a lot of years.
Okay,
yes.
that's fine. We will not give your age away, but you've been doing it for a while and you know what the heck you're doing is my point.
Yeah.
Can you kind of walk me through this van? Do you want to switch spaces? You can start at the front?
Sure.
All right, cool.
This little guy right here, made by Shackles and Van, was a quick addition that we added yesterday in your driveway.
By the way, guys, if she says company names, she's not sponsored. I'm not sponsored. We are just actually giving information to good companies out there. But you actually put that shelf in yourself. So that was not part of the Storyteller build. That was your doing.
The extra storage is needed, but then you still get to use your overhead compartments that come with the van, so.
It's Shackson, right?
Shackson.
Shackson.
Shackson vans.
Super easy to install. I actually didn't realize how easy it was until I walked in and you're like putting the thing up there yourself, and I'm like, what are you doing? Let me give you a hand. And you were like, I got this. I'm like, all right, my bad. Is that something that you would incorporate into your new van, which I'm going to be asking you throughout this entire tour? What's
going into our builds?
Yeah, what's going into your builds? The Rogue Overland builds.
So, yes, this is a must in my opinion.
I agree.
I actually love Chris, the owner of this company, because he not only makes awesome products, I mean, exterior wise, you've got steps, ladders, shelves, but I have pitched a few ideas. Not all of them go through to him, but he is working on my last one.
It's so weird that Sprinters don't come with shells, so it's just nice. Yes, you are short.
And I fit, and I won't ever hit my head.
You are standing comfortably underneath. I think that's hysterical, by the way.
5'1", by the way. So yes.
I was going to ask your height. Yeah. Which is going to actually be a factor when we get into the shower. We'll get into that in a little bit. You have 2 swivels.
Ooh, yeah.
How do you like it?
I love them. I would always have these in my builds.
A dual? Like
Yes.
in my van, I only had 1, so I actually love the idea of having 2.
I love having 2 because now I can just sit with my friends. It seats 4.
It does seat 4 comfortably, and I believe
There is a lagoon table right behind.
it stores, back there.
Yeah, it stores back there, but you could office. You could use it as your dining table, extra cutting board space. So yeah.
I'm gonna call you out. How many times have you set up that lagoon?
Not very many,
Okay.
because the space that I have actually does work. So.
All right, fair enough. So this is actually a contraption made by, I believe, Storyteller, correct?
It is. I think they have like a patent pending. It's a great chair, by the way.
It has seatbelts too, right?
It has seatbelts, so seats 2 right here, which I just found out you are not legally allowed to sit sideways and have your seatbelt sideways.
It's technically not DOT approved.
Yes, but
This seat right here is DOT approved through Storyteller?
I believe so.
All right, that's I actually don't
believe
know.
So. You know, I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure it is.
Regardless, it's a great setup for a 144 Sprinter because you have, like you said, seating for 4 and a small space. And by the way, Caden actually made me amazing pizza the other night, and I sat in your swivel, and I was like, we had a great conversation. We had plenty of room to hang out.
My van house has been a revolving door. Many people have been here, and I've served lots of food in it. So
You actually just hosted your first friend. How did that go?
great.
Yeah.
I just gave her the bed. This actually turns into a bed, which is amazing. So
Okay.
This was a huge upsell for me in getting this van, and I will have this in my builds. I will sleep 3. So I love having company.
That's what was my next question. Is there going to be a way in your vans that you're going to be able to sleep more than just the bed that you have?
Absolutely. I always believe that each piece should serve multiple purposes. 2, if not 3.
It does look like behind the seat, it looks like a big dead empty space. What is going on here?
So this is my shower, believe it or not. So, just open it like so, and you just undo these little pins that hold your cabinet into place, and it just pretty much drops down.
Oh my.
And then you can just pull it out and up.
Oh!
Oh, sorry, I have stuff in here. So actually,
Do I see some White Claws?
yeah, there's some White Claws in there, guys. It also doubles as a storage. So I just shove my stuff in here when, I'm...
If you're driving, it's a good little storage spot, absolutely.
Need to do laundry? REI, guys. This bag
Is that a
great.
laundry bag?
This is a laundry bag. So
I've never even seen this thing.
So, REI. You gotta do laundry on the road, you know what I mean?
Again, not sponsored, but man, I definitely want to grab one of those off of REI now.
You just put your clothes in here, shake it up, whatever, rinse it out.
Wait,
and
you can do laundry in the bag? Like you can wash it?
Yeah, you do
What?
laundry in the bag. So I've backpacked across the world, and it was a problem doing laundry all the time. I needed a solution.
You actually have backpacked a lot. You traveled a lot. I didn't even touch upon that.
Yeah.
You went on a massive world trip over a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you go? You can just quickly ramble off some places.
Iceland, London, Japan, Korea, Malaysia, Vietnam. I mean, just a bunch. Australia, New Zealand. Yeah, many places. But
Which is actually a good segue for me to go into how can we see all of this, because you posted on your Instagram, I believe.
I did.
Which is? That was me queuing you up to say what it is.
Cadens Fan is the Instagram.
And you have a website that actually talks about your travels as well.
So yeah, my website is a little bit, older, but it gives all the new travelers a avenue to travel for free.
Okay.
If not for very cheap. It's a free website. It's just my personal tips on what helped me go further for little amount of money.
So you went on a budget.
I mean, I didn't have a budget, but yes, I wanted to save as much as possible. So
Right.
if I wanted to spend, I could. I was fortunate enough to have the funds, but I wanted to challenge myself.
All right, so why don't we finish up the shower here?
If one person even looks at the site and can take a tip, it's awesome.
Absolutely.
I'll be able to see more, do more.
What the heck was that thing that just came out like that?
So this is the Storyteller Halo shower.
Oh, it's called the Halo.
It is called the Halo. I think they have a patent pending on this as well.
Awesome.
And so it just
I
kind of
kind of
like,
want that for the Jeep.
I'm sure they will end up selling it at some point. I guess do a little mini upgrade because I don't like a shower curtain touching me.
I think a lot of people are going to agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
So what did you do?
Good old simple Velcro. You know, just kind of like touch it on there and then it stays off of you.
All right, so I'm going to ask you a question, calling you out. How often do you use the shower?
Every day.
Every day?
Every day.
Okay, how much water do you have on board?
I have about 24 gallons on board.
I'm going to actually take the camera and just peek inside real quick. 24 gallons.
So it does fit. So I kind of like take my
you're
little
5'1".
stickers or my little
Your Velcro?
Velcros, you know. I kind of just Velcro the sides.
And you have plenty of headroom, but again, you're only 5'1". There's been somebody else in here that is a little bit, he's over 6 feet.
Oh yeah, I've had friends in here that have showered and they're tall. It works.
On a good day, I'm 5'8". So I guarantee you I could fit in there. I'm not going to get in there for you guys right now.
I was just going to say, do you want to get in?
I mean, I could. I'm kind of curious now because I have not been in your shower yet.
Get in.
Oh, man. Oh, my goodness.
The other side of the camera, go for it.
Oh, the other side of the camera. Ah, wow, this is actually not bad.
Right?
This is not bad. Not bad at all. Hi.
Hi, yeah. The handle does have a stopper to save water as well. So that's
nice.
always cool.
How was it on this side of the camera?
So much better not being in front of the camera, I must say.
That shower is really cool. And by the way, guys, I have a shower in my house. I've offered it to Kayden on multiple occasions, and she's turned me down every single time. She's like, no, I'm just going to use my shower outside.
I love the comforts of my own home. So
I don't
this van, my own rig that I'm going to make, I mean, yeah.
Are you going to have a shower in your vans?
Yes, I think it's essential just because I like to be clean. It's a personal preference. Some people can go, you know, they can baby wipe, do whatever.
How Storyteller has their layout, are you changing your layout?
I am.
I saw that smirk.
am.
Yeah, you are going to be changing your layout around.
They have a good layout.
They do.
It works. It's great. Just follow the van build. It'll be on Rogue Overland Vans. Rogue like the Rogue River. Yeah, we haven't put our website live.
But it's coming.
Yes.
It's coming soon. Yeah, your first build's coming.
Soon.
Yeah.
Soon with the website, with, you know, the travels and whatever, but I mean, it is coming, yeah.
And how hard is this shower to put back up?
It's not. So you
yeah.
do just reach over and grab your cord so that you can tuck it away. Like so.
That definitely reminded me of my shower that I had in my van. Mine was a little bit different. Yeah, their design actually has the flop down. My entire shelf dropped.
But I do like that yours had a counter space.
I did have a counter space.
This is what I feel like is missing right here. If only the seat was a little bit over, you could have a counter space kind of.
Right, and I mean, you guys also noticed with the B-roll earlier, the reason why this is like open space is because this is a second bed.
Exactly.
Technically, you could put a toilet or something there if you wanted to, or I don't know, anything.
It does come with a cassette toilet. However, I ditched the cassette toilet because I crash at my friends' houses.
There you go.
And
so you haven't used my shower yet, you've used my bathroom. Awesome.
Yeah. I mean, there's grocery stores, there's, you know, the wilderness. It just has not been a problem, so.
By the way, guys, if you guys have been hearing this humming through the entire video, it's because there's the heater. We are in Oregon right now in the wintertime. It is chilly outside.
Yeah.
So you're running your heater right now, which is whatever Storyteller uses in their systems. I believe it's a Rixen.
A Rixen.
And then what do they use for power?
They have a Volta system.
Volta system.
Any van builder, I mean, they won't be having a Volta system in their builds because it's a freight company. You have to order a mass amount. It's what they use in like the RVs, Winnebagos, and
yeah. So technically, if you're a DIY builder, you can't use a Volta system.
Pretty much.
Okay.
We are going to be doing a Timberline system
for the heating.
Yeah, for the heating. So
okay.
Cody over at Timberline has been amazing. So
it's Cody over at Timberline. He's the person.
Him.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I've actually talked to them. I'm supposed to do a video with them as well. I'm really excited about that. What are you going to be doing for power? Do you know yet? Or are you going to be kind of just playing around with different applications or different companies?
We will have solar panels. It is in the works, but won't be dropping that yet.
Okay, fair enough.
So this rig has two 100-watt panels.
Two 100-watt panels, but you were just mentioning on your Rogue van, you were thinking about doing 400, but it's going to be tough to configure everything.
It is tough. We are, you know, I am a Tetris Rubik's Cube Queen. You know, we are trying to make everything fit, and that's the thing. I want it to be on a 144 wheelbase.
Your bed system, which is behind you, interesting, they have it open to below. It is technically a platform, yet I believe that's removable.
It is. So this is removable. This whole section will fold up and just hook where my jackets are. I've used that as my closet.
So it's like a double Murph?
It is. It will just
go up like that. Okay. And I think people use that for whatever reason. They, you know.
And you know, this part's awesome too because this, it holds up to 400 pounds. I just have extra cushion because, hey, Storyteller, I feel like you guys might want to come out with extra.
It is a soft pad. I was actually a little disappointed with that. I was like, really? And I thought that they had a more higher density foam. I guess they didn't. So Storyteller, if you're watching this, please get a higher density foam for your cushions. There's no time schedule on your current trip.
There's not. You know, I'm just meeting all of our manufacturers, picking up some parts if I can, and
skiing a bunch.
And still skiing.
Are you going to be doing a double Murphy style in your vans? How are you going to be doing your bed systems?
Not a double Murphy.
Okay.
It'll be a Murphy.
It'll be a Murphy. Like a Jaratachi Murphy ghost style, or are you doing it off the side?
Off the side. A little bit more of like a, well, this is homey, but just more homey feel, I guess.
Okay, not so rugged or adventure style. This is, you're trying to bring the overland world to a home vibe.
Yeah, like I lived in a big house and I had to downsize a lot to live like this. I did not want to give up the comforts of home. So I am a hippie on the inside, bougie on the outside.
I noticed the space between the mattress and, you know, your upper cabinets is not as much as I'd like. A lot of people actually don't use upper cabinets on one of the sides. They did it on both. How are you liking this?
I guess after a while I've gotten used to it. However, if I was a taller person, I feel like I'd hit my head a lot.
But the flares, they help.
So I love the flares. All of our van builds are going to have flares, and Brock over at Flare Space, I mean, he just works with us with whatever we need. You know, deadlines,
Right.
he's met them.
So you have two locations. You have a Tucson and a Vegas?
Yes, we have Tucson and we have Vegas. So that first van is in Tucson at the moment.
Okay.
Our next build will be in Vegas. We are hoping that Nomadic Cooling ends up putting their shop over
The
there.
air conditioning company?
Yes.
I do like Jonathan over there.
Yep.
He's a buddy. Hopefully, if he goes to Vegas too, let me know. I'd love to have, you know, a double whammy coming down there to see both of you guys.
Just in the works of trying to get something right next to each other so that it's easy to get these builds going.
And speaking of air conditioners, we're going to talk about the one over your head before we get to this galley, guys. So the air conditioner.
This is the Penguin.
Yep.
And it works, but because it's winter, it doesn't. We don't need it yet.
I think with the Nomadic Penguin, the only downfall to it is it has to be plugged in to shore power for it to be in usage.
Yes.
So you got this galley set up.
Yes.
This is interesting to me because it's only about 3 feet, maybe 4. I'll give my 2 cents on it, but I'd love for you to kind of give yours and kind of talk about its setup. And
so Storyteller, yes, you did do a great job. Love it. I do like the new touches that you've done on I believe the 2020 models and the 2021s. The sink, I mean, it kind of just will fall.
Okay.
So I don't really want the glass to shatter. The Furrion induction stove is great. Storyteller has put it into this first drawer.
And that's what I was gonna say. I'm
awesome.
Right.
I want more cooking space, but I mean, I make it work.
I mean, you could, I guess, always make a cover to go over this, but my biggest concern with this is countertop space. There's not a lot of countertop space in here.
There's not, and that's why sometimes I use our lagoon table over there as
okay. And they can't have a flop up because all the controls and the refrigerator.
Yeah, the refrigerator's in the way. I can say that refrigerator fits a lot of stuff.
It does. You're not going to open it for me, but because you have, you know, some stuff in there. I guess you want me seeing.
It's
I'm
like
just kidding.
room raiders right now. I think that they did upgrade their lighting system, so anybody with the 2019, you can get your lights with a touch dim switch for your overhead lighting.
Now, does that one button handle all the overhead lights?
It does. So have these guys right here.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Well, you know.
The push buttons.
Yeah.
Are those on switches or just all push buttons?
They're all push buttons.
Oh, okay. I think we're going to go outside. We're going to check out the trunk, and we're going to check out the roof.
Perfect.
I know you're going to show me. What are you doing? There's a table.
Oh, wait. Oh, it's still on? Okay. Oh, we are still recording. All right.
Yeah.
So, so guys, this is the lovely table with a whopping 15-pound capacity.
Now, what's interesting is that you said to me the other day, you were like, yeah, I haven't even used this table yet because it's been too cold out.
It's freezing.
By the way, guys, the controls are all up there. I think her temperature is reading 90 degrees right now.
It was so toasty.
It's nice.
there,
I'm not
wasn't
gonna
it?
lie.
It was
This is
nice.
really nice inside. All right, let's move to the back. There's also storage under here, guys, as well.
So, yes, got sheets everywhere.
It's all good. I like the realness of it.
So
I
yeah,
do
so-
like.
so
There's
the
a
table
lot of
does-
storage.
Oh yeah, plenty of storage.
What were you saying about these? I'm sorry.
So these are just your hooks, and they will hook up
Oh.
at the top right there when it flips open.
What are the two boxes?
So these are all your control panels, all your fuses. You do have a outdoor shower on this side. Which
Oh, you
is,
do?
Which is very, very nice.
Which have you used?
It's so cold out here. No, not yet. I mean,
Fishing? Have you
I
gone
love-
fishing?
Not yet, but I love to fish.
Okay.
So
Can we show the roof now?
yeah.
Wait a minute. Oh no, I thought this had an awning. I thought this had an awning off the back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought it had an awning off the back, but I just realized it's just the awning off the side.
It is a dometic awning off the side, and there are no legs on that awning, which, if it's too windy, it will retract on its own.
Yeah, you go up. I'll come up behind you. We're not gonna put two people on the ladder at once. Front runner racks, by the way, guys. I don't know if she's gonna mention that, but I'm gonna go up. This is not gonna be easy one-handed.
Yeah, front runner racks on the Storyteller.
Ooh,
We
snowboards.
are using Flatline Vanco for ours.
Looks like that they could have even put another solar panel right here. I guess you could add one in if you wanted to.
Yeah, so Storyteller does have that option to add more.
You have two snowboards and a set of skis.
Yes.
Really?
So if you want to ski, you want to board, hit me up.
All right, I'm gonna climb down very carefully. Don't try this at home.
It's like in your driveway.
I know, right? Is there anything else you'd like to kind of share with us and maybe kind of shout out where we can find you some more?
If you want to find our van builds and keep up with the van build, Rogue Overland Vans on Instagram. Do any type of outdoor sports, hit me up on my personal Instagram. In the DMs, Caden Van.
don't try and hit her up too much for random questions, but absolutely, she's always looking for friends to go skiing with.
Yeah, skiing, snowboarding, rock climbing,
Canyoneering,
any of it.
camping, everything.
Scuba diving. I'm certified. Like, let's
Are you
go.
a certified scuba diver too?
I am. I've scubaed in many places.
Oh, you know what I found interesting was you have a window on this flare, but you don't have a window on the other flare.
You know what? I don't know, Storyteller.
I forgot, this is a Storyteller van. Are you gonna be doing...
Ask Dan from Storyteller. Dan?
Check out you on all of those stuff, and thank you so much for showing off your rig, Kayden.
Yes. Thank you for having me, hosting me, giving me a driveway space.
Absolutely. Thanks for letting me tour your rig. And also, we are going to catch up with you in the near future for your van builds. So get it done. There is no timeline on when you're going to do your spec build. I will definitely be down there to film that as well. Thanks, Caden.